Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Click of Discussion podcast. Well, in this video I'll be discussing about Aaron Ramsdale's deal to Southampton. I'll discuss about Darwin Nunez. You understand I discussed about him yesterday because I know for a fact that it's a rumor, but I'll discuss about it in depth, and well, I'll still discuss about Mikel Merino's first interview that he had yesterday. Now let's get to it. Aaron Ramsdale's deal to Southampton has officially been accepted, and the deal is set to be worth around £18 million fixed payment and £6 million in performance add-ons, and £1 million as well if Southampton manage to stay in the Premier League for this season. If you ask me, it is a good deal for Arsenal and for Aaron Ramsdale because he will not get any minutes at Arsenal as a top goalkeeper who is looking to be England's number one very soon. He will not be getting any crucial minutes in this season, so selling him is a good option for Aaron Ramsdale, even for Arsenal as well, because Mikel Merino has came under fire for putting him on the bench for David Raya as of last season. Personally, I love Aaron Ramsdale, and there are lots of talks about him when Arsenal got him that is not good enough, it's not at the standard that Arsenal needed. However, he proved himself to many people who doubted his abilities. However, there are some little error and mistakes that he did that puts its team at risk. So I think that is why Mikel Merino had to look for another goalkeeper who is more reliable than Aaron Ramsdale. Not because Arsenal got David Raya, not because Aaron Ramsdale isn't good enough. However, there are still little things that Aaron Ramsdale could not do for Arsenal that David Raya is giving to Arsenal right now, and it is quite clear and evident that he's not going to get good playing minutes anytime soon. So the only thing that will help his career at this point in time is just to move to another team, and moving to Southampton would be a good step and a good deal for him personally as a player, and it will be a good deal for Arsenal because we got him around 24 million and the overall package that we have now is around 25 million. I don't know, when I was checking X, I was still seeing some Arsenal fans who are complaining that the price that Arsenal got him is too low. Well, if you ask me, that is false. I would say that is false. The one thing I want everyone to understand is this is football business. You win some, you lose some, and if we get this kind of money for Aaron Ramsdale, I don't think it's a bad business for us. It's a bad business because I believe that he is going to perform well at Southampton, and if they manage to stay in the Premier League, I think the performance add-on, they will have to pay it if he performed well. So it's quite a good business for us as a team. It's quite a good business. So I don't know why people are complaining and growing about the price, that the price is very, very low. So for me, the price is not the problem. My own issue is moving him on to another team so that he can get minutes. And quite good for him that Southampton came in for him. Remember I still talked about him in some, I would say maybe last week, that Wolves are the team that is leading the race, and I don't know, they had to pull out due to one reason or the other. So if we are to judge by price, I think after 2 seasons that we got him, he had to, this is the 3rd season, he had to move on, so it's not a bad thing. Remember, Kepa Arrizabalaga, Chelsea's goalkeeper, is the most expensive goalkeeper when Chelsea got him. Look at where he is now. So if Arsenal can get this kind of money for him now, I think it's a good business. So let's just wait and see what the future holds for Aaron Ramsdale. I wish him all the best of luck. And moving on to Darwin Nunez, for a fact that it is a rumor, and if these reports are to be true, do you want to see Darwin Nunez at Arsenal? That's the question for you Arsenal fans. Because for me personally, if you ask me, well, when before Liverpool got him, we were also heavily linked with Darwin Nunez before Liverpool finally got him that year. I think 3 seasons ago, before Liverpool finally got him. Later we went for Gabriel Jesus instead of Darwin Nunez. So if the reports are true, I don't think he's that bad as people thought he was. I don't think he's that bad because he's strong, physically strong. He does things that strikers does, but the only shortfall for him last season and was that he missed a lot of big chances that could have resulted into goals for Liverpool. So I think maybe that is why majority of Arsenal fans are not really looking at that option. But for me, it is a rumor, but I don't think Arsenal will go in for Darwin Nunez. But let's wait and see what kind of strikers Arsenal are going to bring in before the transfer window closes, because we cannot go into this season with just 2 strikers. For me personally, because we have the reason why I'm still at ease is that we have Kai Havertz, who is still playing in that position, is reliable in terms of availability, and Gabriel Jesus, a good player but not a good finisher, and he is not reliable in terms of availability. We are just 2 weeks into the season and he's already out injured without playing any significant parts in those 2 weeks. So that is just why I'm worried, because we cannot just go into the season with just 2 strikers, one which is unreliable in terms of availability and the other one which we don't know what might happen to him in the course of the season. So let's just be hopeful and let's wait and see what Arsenal are going to do, because I'm still optimistic about that big announcement from Arsenal. So I'm waiting, and I believe that is what majority of Arsenal fans are waiting for too. So now moving on to Mikel Merino's first interview. Well, I'm delighted because Arsenal now have this pool that players cannot resist Arsenal at this point in time, because the kind of football that we're playing and the way that Arsenal has projected themselves. Now, that brings me to the need for Arsenal to win a trophy this season, because with this kind of quality and additions to this squad, I think there will be loads of pressure on Mikel Merino now to win trophies, and that is how it's supposed to be, because right now, to prove to everyone that we are now a better team, we need trophies to prove that, and I think the boys are ready to deliver. That is what I feel, and that's what I think. And if you look at what Mikel Merino said in this interview, he said he's here to win things, to win trophies with Arsenal. And genuinely, when I was watching that interview, I know for a fact that he is genuine with what he's saying. He's played with, I think he was with Newcastle before he left England, and coming back to England, he is familiar with the atmosphere in the Premier League, and he knows what it entails to play in the Premier League. And for a team like Arsenal, it is a big thing for him, and I believe that it will be a great season for us, because I don't have a iota of doubt in this current Arsenal team that we can actually challenge for Premier League and win trophies this season. So let's just wait and see what this season holds for us. So that will be all for this video. If you are just coming across this video for the very first time, please do well to like, share, subscribe, because on this channel we discuss everything that has to do with football, whether you're a Chelsea fan, Arsenal, Real Madrid, whatever, whichever team you belong to. This channel is the home of football. Thank you very much for your support, and I'll see you in another episode, and bye for now.